welcome everyone. This is Ravish Pradhan, and in this video, we are going to discuss our second DPP. Okay, so let's move to the first question. Pointing towards a boy, Meena said, "He is the only son of my grandfather." How is that boy related to Meena? So this is the problem related to family tree. So we need to draw a family tree. Now let's say this is the boy about which Meena is talking, and he is the son of let's say this person. He is the son of her grandfather, of my grandfather, which means that ये जो boy के दादाजी हैं वो मीना के भी दादाजी हुए, right? It means that boy is the brother of Meena, so your answer will be brother. So this is your final answer. Next question. Study the following information carefully and answer the question. P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, and W are sitting around a circle. So we have to make a circle over here. And there are 8 persons, so we will actually draw 8 places, right? P sits fourth to the right of W. Let's say that here this is the place of P is fourth to the right of W, which makes W's place here, right? W must be sitting here. That's how P will be the fourth right to the W, while the second left of you means you will be sitting here. Okay, R is not the neighbor of U and Q. Okay, we don't know where Q is, but definitely R maybe we may put R here, here, or here. Okay, these are the three options which are available for R. And R is not the neighbor of U and Q. S sits third to the right of R. So third right. If R is here, then third right will be this place, which is not possible. If R is here, then third right place will be here, which is also not possible. So R is confirmed to be here, and S will be at this point. Okay. So this is how we have to solve it. So I'm going to just erase these two places which are not possible for R. Okay. Next information is W never sits next to V. Okay. So V, where do we V, there is only one place left for V, and this one is the place for V. So Q must be here because it can never be near R. So we have to tell who sits between Q and S. So between Q and S there is only one person, that is U. So U will be your correct answer. Okay, you just have to go through all the informations one by one, then you can easily conclude the result in such questions. This is a sitting arrangement problem which is very common in NTSA examinations and any competitive examination you are going to face in future, right? This is very crucial to learn. Next problem. In a cricket match, the number of runs scored by any team is equal to the power of number of batsmen playing in the team. 6 batsmen played in team A and 11 batsmen played in team B. Okay, so we are having two teams A and B. There are 6 batsmen in team A and 11 batsmen in team B. Okay, now we are being told that the run scored is equal to the power of the number of batsmen playing. It means that run scored by team A will be 6 to the power x, and the runs scored by team B will be 11 to the power something else, y, because x and y are not necessarily to be equal, right? The question doesn't declare that x and y should be equal. So we are going to take it as different numbers, integral numbers. Now if team A won by 95 runs, team A won by 95 runs, which means that 6 to the power x minus 11 to the power y will be equal to 95 runs. Then find the runs scored by team A. So we have to find the runs scored. So we have to find the value of x over here, right? So we are going to we don't have any other equation, so we will have to try it by hit and trial method. Okay. So we are going to put x values of x and y over here. See, one thing is means very clear that 6 to the power x must be greater than 11 to the power y, and that's the only way we will get a positive result as 95, right? So x will always be greater than y. So I'm going to put the value of 1 and 0. The result will be 36, which is not true. I'm going to put the value of x as 2 and the value of y as 1. So it will be 36 minus 11, which is also not true. And I'm going to put the value of x as 3 and value of y 1 will be too small, so we are going to put the value 2. So it will be how much? 216 minus 11 to 121, so it will be 5. Okay, I guess we will get the answer. So this will be 95. So we have the values of x and y. X will be 3 and y will be 2. So runs scored by A will be equal to 6 to the power 3, which means 216 runs, right? So this is a legitimate method which you can try, which you will have to try to solve such problems. Okay, next problem. A car moving with a speed of 50 km per hour can be stopped by brakes after at least 6 meters. If the same car is moving with a speed of 100 km per hour, the minimum stopping distance is. Okay, so we are having a car which is, let's say that this is the car and this one is moving with a speed of 50 km per hour. After brakes are applied, it stops. It stops after traveling a distance of 6 meters. Right. So initial velocity is given here. We have to find the retardation. So let's use the third equation of motion: v square minus u square equal to 2as. Now here the velocity is given in kilometer per hour, so we will have to convert it into meter per second because distance is given in meters. Okay. So I'm going to use v as 0, final velocity is 0, and u is 50 into 5 by 18 whole square is equal to 2 into a into 6 meter, right? So this is going to be your first equation. Now in the second scenario, the information says that the car is moving with a velocity of 100 km per hour, 100 km per hour. So we have to calculate at how much distance it is going to stop, equal to 0. So we are going to use this equation again: v square minus u square equal to 2as, and the result will be, see here, final velocity is 0, initial velocity will be 100 into 5 by 18 whole square is equal to 2 into a into distance d. Now this is your second equation. I am going to divide both the equations, so I will get 50 into 5 by 18 divided by 100 into 5 by 18 and the whole square is equal to 2a into 6 divided by 2a into d. So 2a and 2a will get cancelled out. 5 by 18, 5 by 18 will also get cancelled out. 51s and 52s are. So it will be 2, 1 by 2 square. So 1 by 4 will be equal to 6 by d, which makes d equal to 6 into 4. That means 24 meters. So this will be your correct answer. 24 meters. The car is going to stop after 24 meters. Next problem is related to biology. Which of the following is true for animal cell? Animal cells are generally smaller in size as compared to plant cell. That is true. And the cell wall is absent. Yes, that is also true. Cell wall is present, no false. So the option will be correct, both A and B. Okay. So I hope that you solved most of the problems and you learned something new in this TPP also. Wait for the next TPP, and whenever I'm going to release it, I will inform you. So thank you so much and goodbye.